Okay, I think it is time now. I've been stressful for the last whole month, about my future, about my success, and I have a bunch of exams going on. I want my freedom and peace back. I don't give a shit anymore, you know? Literally today, this stupid story, I swear to you. I was washing my dishes, right, manually, okay? And for whatever reason, like my sink, it was clogged. I was holy, my gosh, why it has to be today, bro? And so, just for the context, I have never tried to unclog it before, you know? Like, I don't know about these things, okay? But in fact, it is something that I have always wanted to try, even though it's disgusting and like I can just like call anyone to like fix it, okay? But I don't know why, it's just kind of a weird thing. Like in my life, I just want to like be able to do things on my own. I can like cut my hair, I can cook, I can go anywhere myself, I can drive. Literally I can do like so many things by myself. But this one, I really need to experience it. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not gonna be that hard. So I tried it, like first, like my sink, it was filled with like water up there, and the water just like could not like go down to the pipe. So what I essentially did was that like I used a basin, as like a vessel, just so that when it comes down, so that it would just like not, flood around my kitchen. So yeah, and then I did that, and then I just like put my hand inside, and then just try to, put some like leftover food and some disgusting thing there out. It was tough. Seriously, it was tough. Then it didn't work, so I just used a chopstick and then just like try to like spinning it around, and eventually I successfully unclogged my sink drain. Bro, like I was quite happy, and it took me like an hour. But it was also disgusting, but I don't know why. I find joy in like doing this thing. Like bro, this is strange. Like, like what do you mean? Like I find joy in like unclogging my sink drain. It is disgusting and it smelled absolute shit. But like I was happy, I was literally smiling, and just like later on I just cleaned myself up. But it was fun, I just don't care anymore about like many problems in my life, and just like try to live my life as it is. Bro, it is so fun. And then after that, just went to swim. It was pretty cool. I improved a lot. It's just like that, man, where you just stop, caring about the problems in your life. Of course, like it matters, but sometimes, like when you are being neurotic, it just worsens your mental health. So you better just do whatever you want to do, Like seriously. Usually, like when people they go crazy, it is because they are being too hard on themselves. I'm not saying that it is bad, but sometimes you just need to like do something for yourself, Like seriously, if you want to eat pizza sometimes, but you still have some work to do, like at home, I would suggest you to order that. Even though you would get fat, but bro, if you want to do it, just do it. But just don't order it every single day, okay? I'm not like trying to like suggest you to like, be obese. Of course not. Just like if it is once in a while, just like do whatever you want, man. Seriously. Next week, is next week? Yeah, around next week, I would go back to my hometown, but definitely like I still upload my video, and I would go back to the gym. I think it would be fun. I really miss it, because before I started my YouTube channel, I I also like I would go to the gym every single day consistently. Even I'll tell you something. My story is that like there was once, I injured myself. I think my muscle it was torn, like literally, because like I was sort of bracing, like I remember it was 25 kg each. I then just did it, but that night I didn't eat much throughout the day, so my energy is kind of low. And then I did it, but then I just like drop it just like that in front of me, and then I think the movement is too like fast, so my like trap muscle, I don't know, it was torn. For when I did that, literally I couldn't move like half of my body, like my half of my upper body. If I just like move my face a little bit on the left, or like just like my arm, just anywhere like around here on my face, I can't like turn my face to left or right. Just can't, bro. And then I went to hospital, right? And I called a taxi, went to hospital, and the doctor, he had me like I got to wear like a cast, so my arm was in a cast, and then I asked him, doctor, when would I be able to go to the gym again? Literally, this is the question that I asked him, and he said like, let's see, I think you like we have to check, your arm again like every single week, and let's see will you like when you can go next time. I was like, in my mind, I was like, holy shit, I'm not gonna listen to you. Next day, I go to the gym. I don't listen to him anything. Literally, my arm was in the cast. I just like trained it just like with one arm. Bro, that was the time that I was so dedicated. I just don't care. You probably think that like, bro, are you fucking dumb? Why did you listen to? Do you want to injure yourself, bro? Like to me, I know my body well, and you get what I mean? I'm not gonna use my left arm since I can't move, but I still can move my like right arm. So I just don't care. Literally, and then after that day that I still like went to the gym. The next day I still went, and just so on, just like that. And I never like went to the doctor again. Like literally, like he called me, asking for a shake up. I said okay, yeah, but then I didn't go. I just don't care, bro. So at the time I was quite crazy. Literally, the gym was half of me. My identity was literally the gym. You can describe it like that. I loved it so much. It's like I don't know, like there's nothing bad about like working out. You get what I mean? Because you would try to eat good and sleep good in order to build muscle. So, but unfortunately, I had to quit. I have my reasons. But in the future, if I have, excuse me, in the future, if I have like more free time, I would definitely go. Like, I still enjoy it like the same way. I love it so much. I quit it not because like I like hate it or like I didn't find joy in it anymore. No, it's not because of that. I have my own reasons. Okay, I still love it. Like 2 3 hours of blasting music in your ears, bro. It is phenomenal. Literally in your life, I think in every single you can find joy in every single thing. Like look at my day, bro. Like I literally unclogged my sink drain, and to me it was quite fun. Like not gonna lie, like for real, it smelled shit, and like the food that dropped out of my pipe, it looks shit. I swear to you, if anyone is eating and look at that, they would puke immediately, like literally. But for whatever reason, like it's kind of like a little accomplishment. I would say that I unlocked new skill, like unclogging sink drain myself. So in the future, I can do it myself without like needing to rely on anyone. Like, I'm a plumber myself now. joking. So yeah, I think just maybe sometimes when you fail at something or you forgot something, you know, in that day, I think you could still like, view it as like something like funny, but it must be genuine, I would say, like not like I don't know if you can try to like trick yourself that like, oh, it is funny, but actually you don't feel it. Because usually when I find joy in, when I find joy in like things, it is always genuine. Like I literally feel like, yeah, it is fun. Like I like it, even though objectively it might not be the case. But to me, like sometimes it's like stupid things, maybe like you find like little kids, they're fighting with each other, and it's just funny, you think about yourself and your sibling when you two were kids and then you were fighting and stuff. Like it reminds you of your old memory, then nostalgia hits. It's just fun. So just try to like joy max, bro. Like I don't think you should spend your time, being depressed, thinking about your future for the whole night or like every single day. It sucks. Because like in the next 10 years, what you have in the past is this moment. So you don't want to look back and then having only like miserable and depressed memories. It sucks, right? So take this as like a reminder that your present moment is gonna be your memory in the future that you recall. So just do something fun, that doesn't hurt anyone. And if you find joy in it, then do it, man. And I hope that this video, will give you a little smile and you would find joy or do some things that you like. Thank you, man.